My message couldn't be simpler. It's time to hunker down. It's time to cancel everything. And if it isn't essential, don't do it.
Los Angeles Mayor Garcetti issuing new stay-at-home orders stating it's time to cancel everything as coronavirus cases continue to rise in California. In fact, Los Angeles residents have been ordered to remain in their homes while all non-essential activities are prohibited under these new lockdown measures. But the mayor there has received plenty of backlash from social media regarding some of the confusion around the rules there. Joining us now to discuss is Withe, National Director of Freedom Foundation. Aaron, thanks for coming on. Good to see you. Governor Newsom here, these new stay-at-home orders are out. What do you make, though, of the mayor's orders, these lockdown orders? Is this going to be helpful, or are we going to see some pushback on this?
Well, Sean, I hope we see some pushback. I think that liberal politicians like Newsom and the mayor of Los Angeles, they're creating these rules, but they're so far divorced from reality. They're so far divorced from the citizens that they claim to represent. It's primarily because they work for government, and so do their friends. They haven't been affected by these lockdowns and business closures like the rest of the private sector. They haven't had threats of their business closing. They haven't had to stay home and not spend time with their family and friends. In fact, they've done the opposite in a lot of ways, a lot of times. So, and the other side is, in the government, they haven't lost a paycheck. I mean, they haven't had those types of threats that the rest of the private sector had. So I think that these liberal politicians are so far divorced from reality that they just can't even consider what it would be like to be the citizens that they're claiming to represent.
New York Post put out this article. It says, do as they say, not as they do. And then they highlight all these Democrat politicians on there and their lockdown orders, but they don't actually adhere to their own. One of the biggest ones was the mayor in Austin who says you can't travel. He filmed it from Mexico. He was in there attending a wedding. Again, why are we seeing this hypocrisy and it, again, continues to be allowed?
Well, you hit the nail on the head. It's total hypocrisy coming out of these liberal politicians. And, you know, if I'm a citizen of Los Angeles or of California in general, I say follow people like Gavin Newsom's lead. He's going to go out, he's going to have dinner with all of his friends, no social distancing, no masks. Let's follow our leaders. I encourage people to go out and go and see their family and friends at this time during the holidays because they're certainly doing it. And that's how they want to lead. I encourage citizens to go out and spend time with their families. I encourage businesses to stay open, especially those that are on the West Coast that are being so affected by these tyrannical policies coming out of these liberal politicians.
Yeah, so many businesses hurt around this country, but it's not even only that. It's mental health as well. It's so taxing, and it's just a conversation that really doesn't happen often. We're out of time here. Withe, good to see you. Thank you.
Thank you.
The Rockefeller Christmas tree is up in New York City, but unlike years past, you can't just show up to view it anymore. We'll tell you what changed after this.